Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Anything Goes. My name's Deek, and today I'm proud to be joined by Aaron Sutton. Aaron, how you doing, my man?
Very good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Bit of a last minute call off, if you want to call it that way, about 3, 4 weeks notice. Lee Cutler in Bournemouth. When did you know about this fight, and how did you feel?
To be fair, I knew about 4 weeks ago, and as soon as they mentioned it, I was like, "Yeah, love it." Bit of a downer. I got to miss the holiday now, but it's what it is. But as soon as I got offered it on Sky Sports, it was a no-brainer.
And correct me if I'm wrong, is this Zuffa Boxing and Sky Sports return in the UK apart from MVP? I think it's their first show.
Yeah, so first show, so it's probably quite exciting for them. I'm excited to be on it, being the first show in the UK, so should be a good night.
I want to take you back a little bit, and we'll go back to the Lee Cutler fight in a moment. But where did the desire come from to become a professional boxer? And did it come from the family? Because I know you also have a sister that boxes.
Yeah, to be fair, I was the first one in the family to start the boxing. We started off as like kickboxing. Um, I was just turning up every week in, week out, and I was just enjoying the sparring that much, so I just kept asking, "Oh, I want to fight, I want to fight." Ended up having my first fight. My first fight, I actually ended up fighting an adult at the age of 14, but and ended up winning, and then from there it just went on and on and on. And I think it was about 16, I got offered a boxing fight, white collar show, and I literally, they asked me like, "Look, do you want 100 quid to just jump in the ring and fight?" I was like, "Well, yeah." I'm 16 years old. 100 quid is a lot of money to me at the time. I was like, "Yeah, definitely." So yeah, jumped in. Same again, 16 fighting. I think I was fighting a 27-year-old, 28-year-old at the time,
Wow.
and ended up stopping him in the first round. And it was just like, wow, I can actually make money from this. And so I just thought, you know what, see what I can do in the white collar world. And I was winning everything. And then we went down training down Empire one day, sparred with one of the pros, Tamika, and held my own comfortably with him. And Chris went, don't worry about going amateur, we'll just sign you straight away. I was like, okay then, let's go.
So you only literally had one white collar fight, and that was it.
No, I've had about 25 white collar fights from
Okay.
16. So I've had quite a few. And then same with kickboxing, I had about 25 as well.
And I want to talk to you about that. Obviously, I think Fabio Wardley's been the one to kind of neutralize the name because when you go into professional boxing and people hear white collar, they think scruffy. They don't think it's right. They think that you have to have an amateur background. Talk about it. You're 19 and 2 now. Did you ever imagine from that first white collar fight that you'd end up being where you are right now?
To actually, no, I never imagined even turning either to actually start off with. I just wanted to see how far I can go with the in the white collar. And then obviously we were like, you know what, we got to be looking at to at least try and go the amateur way.
Mhm.
And people were like saying, oh yes, we could be looking at Olympics stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, let's give it a go. And then when I turned up to spar with one of the pros, Tamika, I felt amazing in there, and I was like, you know what, this is for me. I think it fits me better as well. The longer the rounds, the more I got into it, and I thought 3 minutes are perfect for me for boxing. So I was like, that's perfect. Let's just go for it.
And again, to take you back a little bit, talk about the Danny Shannon fight and defending your title against Liam Wells. Was that the proudest moment of your career at the moment, winning the Southern Area title?
Um, to be honest with you, when I first signed as a pro, I said there's only one thing I always wanted, and I said I want to be a professional champion. I want to have a belt. I want to have a belt. And then when I fought Shannon, I was like, oh my God, it's actually gonna happen. It's actually gonna happen. And it's just in my head, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And when I fought him, I thought, cool, I can go for a lot farther, I can win more titles, I can win more titles. And in my head now I'm thinking, I didn't just want one title, I want them all now. So yeah, I want to just get as many as possible. And yeah, Danny Shannon was a tough lad as well. So and I ended up stopping him in the fourth, so it's a good result for me.
And not many people really defend the Southern Area nowadays. You get a few people that do and that hold on to it, but how did it feel defending it?
Like my life was depending on it. So when it is, to be fair, fighting like Liam Wells as well, which I know from obviously my kickboxing background as well, because obviously same background as me, and when I fought him, I thought, oh, it's gonna be a tough fight no matter what, and he just kept coming and coming. I thought fair play to him. He just gave his all for the whole fight. But I just think I just got that better bit of the boxing bit about me, which lucky got me through the fight.
And not to go on to it, but talk about your two defeats. Obviously, both of them for a British title eliminator. How did you feel going into the first fight against Jerome Warburton?
Um, Bit good really. I I don't think I lost. I think the only people thought I lost that night was the judges, and sadly, it just went that way. I thought I won. I thought I was up by at least 3 rounds by the end of the fight, comfortably, and I thought I've won this fight comfortably. And when they took it the other way, I was just like couldn't believe it. I even watched it back, and it was like I still think the same. But it's one of those we got to take on the chin. It's one of those we got to take on the chin and just move on from it, and never know. It might happen again in the future. Might not. Either way, it's one of those. I'm not in a way like that hurt by it because I feel like in my eyes I still won that fight.
Mhm.
So if the fight doesn't happen again, it doesn't happen again. It's one of those.
And I was going to go on to it later, but as you said about decisions, your sister Charlie, she recently fought for the IBF European and Commonwealth Silver. You lot are not afraid of taking an away trip and going to an away show like you are doing in Bournemouth right now. What do you think about that night? Because I've watched it back. Like you said, apart from the three judges in the arena, and obviously when you're on an away show, you know you're going against a home fighter. What do you think of her performance, and what do you think of that fight?
I think her performance was brilliant. I know she is so much better than she was that night as well. She's got so many more levels where she can just go up and up and up. And I was like, she was like brilliant, but I know she can be better. Decision wise, I thought one of the judges should be sacked there and then, but but like I said you're on a way show. I said I had her winning comfortably by 2 rounds. I said to her afterwards, I had you winning by 2 rounds. I said if they robbed you by a round, I'd been like fair enough. But I think one judge had her losing 9 rounds out of the 10, and I just think that's embarrassing. I went. We do get robbed on shows, but when you get robbed by losing by 9 rounds, it's just like ridiculous.
I've watched her fight back. Yeah, so going on with Charlie, who got her into sport? And I'll ask her when I'll get an interview with her. But did you get her into the sport? Who got her into the sport?
Yeah, so I started off, and once I started, then my mum joined in, my dad joined in, and then eventually Charlie joined it as well. So yeah, it did start off us as like a bit of a kickboxing family to start off with, all doing it together, and it just went from there.
And you see brothers in the sport of football. You see sisters with Serena and Venus Williams in tennis. But how far can you two go in the sport together? And do you think this will be the best sibling brother and sister bond in boxing?
But as I know, this is like one of the only ones as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rate my sister massively. I think she can go all the way to the top easy if she really wanted to. I do believe like one day you will be seeing her with all the belts. At the moment, it's obviously just about building again, and obviously with that last loss, it's just rebuild, and get back on again. She will be back again. She's got more of a buzz now than she did before, so she feels like she's been hard done by. So she feels like she's got to come back and show everyone that this is her and this is what she deserves.
And again, not to go on to losses, but you showed adversity and how you've come from defeats. Talk about the George Liddard fight, and what do you think of George? Do you think he can go on to be world level?
Oh, definitely. I think George is a world class fighter. I was a bit gutted with my performance that night. I walked into far too many shots. But like I said, I was walking into them and I was like, you know what? He's not hurting me, yeah. He's not hurting me, yeah. And all of a sudden, his switch went off, and I was like, one sec. I literally hit the floor, got straight back up. Nothing wrong. Me leg the button off for a second, like what do you call him? A flash knockdown. Like every shot just felt like a flash knockdown. Like I'm not gonna lie, his speed is something else. It just I didn't see coming. Like I trained for everything, like the power, um, his movement, everything. We watched, like my coaches watched him on everything. I'm like, all right, we know what we got to do. But one thing we didn't think was the speed.
And you've come back from one defeat. You've never lost two in a row in your pro career. Have you ever lost two in a row in the white collar or the kickboxing?
No, no, never.
So you're not looking to make that two in a row. So now we'll go on to it. Lee Cutler. What do you think of Lee? Because he's coming from super welterweight. Obviously, it's his hometown again, which we said. Are you afraid of being robbed, or do you know in full confidence that you're going to go there and get the job done?
To be honest with you, I'm one of these people. I don't think about any of the fights. To be honest with you, I don't even think about him. Don't think about what's going to happen. I wait until that bell rings. When that bell rings, all of a sudden I switch on. I don't feel a thing until that bell rings. I enjoy myself the whole time I'm there. I think most fights I have, I'm asleep beforehand. I'm just chilled out, waiting to go on. And then when I get called up, and the bell goes, I switch on. So at this moment in time, I'm not even thinking about anything at the moment.
And break it down for the fans. You feel like you can get a knockout, or just do your job and get that win?
I go out and do my best. I believe I stop anyone. If I'm out there and do my best, and I know I'm 100%, I'll beat anyone. And I feel like I can stop anyone as well. But top hour's got to come out that night.
And not looking above it, but what do you think about the middleweight division right now in boxing?
It's a tough division. I think it's one of the toughest divisions around. We are literally after this fight, we have thought about going down the weight division as well. Because obviously, I'm not a big middleweight. I'm happy to admit that I'm not a big middleweight. So we are looking about going down to super welter. So we're gonna see how this fight goes and see what literally comes up afterwards, and then either go down the weight division, or might even stay in that weight division. Yeah, we'll just play it by ear at the moment.
And like you said earlier at the start of the interview, 4 weeks notice, do you feel like you could cause the upset? Do you feel like you're the underdog going into the fight, or you don't even focus on that?
I generally don't focus on anything. I think it doesn't matter what he says to me or what he calls me or whatever have you. I could be the underdog. I'm happy to be the underdog. I'll happily be the favourite. I don't take anything to on the chin. Like everything's on the chin. It's like go for it. You know what I mean? Whatever you say, it's gonna just go straight over my head.
And like I said, 4 weeks notice, do you think that's enough time? Would you have liked an 8 or 12 week camp, but that's more than enough for you?
I think everyone would love a lot longer. But 4 weeks is enough for me. I know I can do 10 rounds. I know I can do it. So it's what it is now.
I've got a few questions off of boxing. So, outside the ring, Aaron Sutton, who are you? So, if I was to walk into a park or a pub or wherever I'd meet you, describe yourself as a human being.
I'm probably a shy guy that sits in the corner and just watch the world go by. I'm quite a quite real quite lad really, to be fair. I keep my head down, keep myself out of trouble all the time. It's like even when we go to the pubs, you see everyone like dancing away. So I'll be the quiet one in the corner.
And three quick fire questions. You can either quick fire them or answer them slowly. What's your favorite song? Like number one favorite song of all time. What's your favorite film and favorite TV series?
Oh, favorite song. I wouldn't say favorite song be something from like Meatloaf.
Mhm.
Like anything from Meatloaf. To be fair, I'm a big fan of all his music. Say favorite movie. Favorite
Yeah.
movie. I'm a big fan of Gladiators. Gladiators. Yeah, I'll probably put Gladiators or the Last Samurai.
And TV
Big
series?
fan of TV series. Ooh. Probably something like Game of Thrones. I was a big fan of Game of Thrones when it was good on.
Yeah, that's peak nostalgia. And again, outside of boxing, what hobbies you have? What do you do? Do you like tennis? Do you like golf? What do you like to do to chill out and relax?
My biggest fan is football. I do love football. I love watching it. I love playing it when I get a chance to. But yeah, I'll probably be a bit of a football person, or I'm a bit of a history geek as well. So I love my history. Like I loved being back in like the Roman times. So yeah,
And that fits you perfect, like a gladiator fighting in Rome.
yeah, basically yeah.
And I was going to go there. Football, what team do you support?
I'm a Bristol Rovers fan and I'm an Arsenal fan.
Arsenal, as well. Bristol Rovers. Bristol Rovers, are they in League One or League Two?
Yeah, League Two.
League Two. And talk about the rivalry between Bristol Rovers and Bristol City. How would you compare it to the other derbies in the UK?
I think they're just as big. I've been I went to go watch Rivers with City at the City ground, and I was a bit young at the time. We had our parents come pick us up. And like coming out, obviously Ravens just lost, but coming out, we got stuck on the roundabout outside. We had the City fans on one side, Ravens fans on on the other side. Glass getting through everyone was just stuck in the car, smashing on the car. So yeah, it was a bit, there's a mental night watching those two play against each other. It's been quite a few years now since the last one, but it's always a good time.
And Arsenal, why Arsenal?
Probably my godfather. My godfather was an Arsenal fan, and he took me to my first Arsenal game, Aston Villa versus Arsenal, back when like the Invincibles, and yeah, just fell in love.
Yeah. How did it feel winning the Premier League?
A long time coming. It felt unreal. To be fair, it's just like it's like I said, a long time coming. We needed that just to get over the line. Needed it more than anything for the following season to win more trophies. Now I think that's what they needed more than anything.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say I'm happy for Declan Rice as a West Ham fan. So,
Right. Oh, not
no,
a good season for you then.
no, unfortunately
Mm.
not. Yeah, we could do another podcast on football another day. But yeah, it's a hard one. It's been a long time coming as well for West Ham because I think we
Yeah.
shouldn't have gone down this year. We should have gone down a few years prior. But yeah, it's been coming for us. And like I said, everyone's looking at the Millwall game, but we've got to think that there's 22 other teams in the league. So, um, like I said, it is a bit painful, but I think all my tears are gone now. So. Um, Going back onto it, I wanted to ask you two questions, hypothetical, either currently or all time. If you had an arena that or a stadium you could sell out, what stadium slash arena would you sell out? And who's your dream fight? Like, could be a current fighter right now. It could be a fighter from all time.
Um, to be fair, I would have loved to show a big venue in Bristol, but sadly we don't have the biggest venues in Bristol. So I'd probably be a bit more like, why not at the Emirates? I don't think Emirates ever put a boxing show on before. That'd be
Mm.
actually an amazing venue. And I was a big fan of Carl Froch. Not of his boxing skills, just like I think he could have had so much more boxing skills, used that jab a bit more, but he always turned it up and had a fight instead. And I think I would have just loved to have been in there to just have a massive tear with him on a massive platform. I think that would have been unreal.
And our penultimate question, just before I let you go, what's your one motivational message to the world for fans to follow and pursue their dreams, whether it be boxing, whether it be sports or anything in life? What's your one motivational message to the world?
It's one of those you just got to give everything you all. Actually, I think I gave boxing my absolute all. I did not think I'll be where I am today with where I started. Like my plan was just enjoy it, and now it's like 1 second I'm making a job from it now. So yeah, without doubt, as long as you give your all, one day it can come true.
And
So yeah,
final question, what is your message to your fans, supporters, everyone that's bought tickets, everyone that's going to tune in on Sky Sports against Lee Cutler in a 10-round contest, right? Or was it eight?
10 rounds, yeah.
10-round contest against Lee Cutler, live on Sky Sports, and everyone that will be there. Tune in. What's your final message to the fans and everyone that's bought tickets and you'll break it down for fight night?
Basically, a huge thank you for everyone that's bought tickets, everyone that's coming along. It does mean a massive word to me. Same with all my sponsors as well. Like the things they do for me is just unreal. Like it helps me get day by day, and I'm hoping to just show you an exciting fight that doesn't stop, and hopefully show you that the real Aaron Sutton is back.
Aaron, all the best. Wishing you all the best on fight night, and we'll catch up after.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Take care, mate.